video, we installed Active Directory, and that went fairly smooth. I have a few errors here, but disregard that at this point in time. So we have local server. We are down joined to VM21 test.local. And so I'm going to open up the Active Directory console at this point in time. You do it Tools, in Server Manager, Active Directory users and computers. You will see now that you have the hierarchy. So within Active Directory, you have your built-in organizational units here. Right? You have built-in everything that comes, all the users and groups that are included when you install Active Directory. So you'll find those in built-in, and you'll find it in users. And so I'm going to expand this a little bit. All right. And so what you will notice is you, by default, when you open up the Active Directory users and computers console, you'll just see these few organizational units. So we'll be covering organizational units in another video, but don't overthink it. Organizational units can be looked at as folders, which they essentially are containers that hold your users, computers, groups, etc. So it gives you a way, and this is repeating the name, but a way to organize. So organizational units provide you a way to organize within Active Directory. All right, and so here we have View. If we go up to View in the Active Directory users and computers console, and if you click on Advanced Features, you'll see additional folders that become available. In addition to the folders that become available, you also have different options within the accounts that you'll be able to see various tabs. And so I usually just keep this View Advanced Features. I keep that as is, and then we're good to go. One thing that you will notice once you install Active Directory, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to Computer. And this is just so that you can understand that when you install Active Directory, you no longer have a folder within an area within computer management that shows local users and computers, because the users and computers are no longer local. They are within the domain. All right, and so this was just the this is just a console, and so I'm going to close the computer management console, and we have Active Directory, and so we're not going to get into too much of it at this point in time, but just enough so that you can understand what you will see after it's installed. And you'll also, of course, see DNS as well. One thing that I will show you is the Microsoft Management Console. Now, when you are an administrator, and I'll show you, if you open up Active Directory, the Active Directory console, then you go back and let's say you need to do something with DNS. Let's say you need to do something with group management, and I'm going to minimize the Server Manager window. You will see that you have tons and tons of windows that can accumulate as you open up different tools. So I'm going to show you a quick and easy way, especially when dealing with Active Directory. You can also do it on your personal system, even though it's not connected to Active Directory. It just allows you to keep all the tools in one spot. So let me show you. Close all of those. I'm going to right click Start. I'm going to go to Run, and MMC stands for Microsoft Management Console. I'm going to open that up. I'm going to do a File, Add, Remove, Snap in. And so these are all the tools that you have available. Right? You see Active Directory users and computers, Add. If you wanted to add it multiple times because maybe you're dealing with multiple domains, you can also add this as well. Again, we have computer management, local computer. If you had another computer within the environment, you can also connect to it. Finish. Let's go down to DNS, and I'll add group policy management for now. And what you can do as well is you can click here and you can move it up, move it down, etc. And so I'm going to click OK, and then we're good to go. So one thing you want to make sure you do is save it. And so you can file, save as, and you can save it in the Windows Windows Administrative Tools folder, or you can save it on your desktop. I usually save it on my desktop. So as I log into a workstation or a server, I already have my console there and ready to go. Desktop, save, and now we're good. If I close it and open it back up, we have Active Directory. Right? We have Active Directory users and computers, DNS. We have our various tools. Just as we did with the standalone console, I can click here and I can go to View Advanced Features, and I'll see additional organizational units. Then I can do a file save, and it saves it in the same state. And so if I double click here, we should see it in the same exact state. And so with Active Directory install, you are now ready to move to that next step, to start to start adding users, computers, groups, even down to adding additional organizational units. And so that we will cover in the next video. Other than that, have a great day. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below.